You're planning a trip to Iceland and trying to figure out what you want to do. Should you rent a camper van? Should you book hotels, Airbnbs, stay in the city, or go out in the country? If you're watching this video, then you're probably wondering whether or not you should add the Blue Lagoon to your list. You see it all over Instagram, but is it really worth the hype? Well, after exploring Iceland for 11 days and testing out the infamous Blue Lagoon as well as the Blue Lagoon of the North, I think we may have your answer. But first, here's our experience of the Blue Lagoon and everything it has to offer. We're at the Blue Lagoon.
Yay!
It's been on our list for a while, not gonna lie.
We made it.
We are officially
In paradise.
in the Blue Lagoon. Time for us to get our face mask. You excited?
Yeah, excited.
Uh-oh.
How do I look, folks? My skin is gonna be so clear after this.
What? You guys used to putting masks on your face? I'm clearly not. Oh, God.
Ooh, it's freezing.
Yeah, it is. Feels good though.
So cool.
It's getting super crowded right now. It is 10:45. It's a Saturday though, so get here early. How do you feel?
Well, I was so excited. I thought I was done showering for the day. Everything was good in the world. But my hair, I don't know if it's the water or what. It feels like straw. Another shower is in my future today.
So initially we were super stoked about visiting the Blue Lagoon. However, after visiting 2 natural hot springs and the Mývatn
Nature baths?
and the Mývatn nature baths, which we are also referring to as the Blue Lagoon of the North because, let's be serious, that word is kind of hard to say. We're a little indifferent.
Yeah, I would probably say if you're staying in the Reykjavik area, then the Blue Lagoon is a must-do. But if you're exploring the Ring Road or different parts of the country, then there are some alternatives because the Blue Lagoon has one major negative. I feel like I got some type of
It feels like
salt from the ocean maybe.
yeah, it just feels dry.
Really
Everything
dry.
just feels really dry.
Even after showering at the Blue Lagoon, if you're anything like us, you'll definitely want to shower again because you do not feel that clean.
Luckily, we saved the Blue Lagoon for our last day in Iceland, so we were actually headed to an airport hotel after dropping off the Happy Camper van, which was a huge bonus because that meant we could shower as much as we wanted to after the experience. So we didn't have to worry about going to a campsite or paying for showers or having a timed shower or anything like that. But honestly, that was probably the biggest downfall of the Blue Lagoon.
Yeah, your hair was like straw. It
Literally
felt like
straw.
Yeah. It was
I washed
nasty.
it 4 times to get it to be somewhat normal in texture. To be fair, you do have to take a naked shower prior to getting into any of these pools, and they do encourage you to use their leave-in conditioner. However, I, during the shower, washed the leave-in conditioner out. So had I properly used it and left it in my hair while I was in the pool, maybe my hair would have felt a little bit different and I wouldn't have had to shower so much afterwards, but I'm not really sure. It's also kind of it's kind of like a gray area where they don't actually tell you that. They just, you have to read the signs.
You could walk by the sign so easily. And you were floating in the pool, which tell you to kind of leave your hair up if you don't want your hair to get wet.
But at the same time, why do I have to shower and wash it if I'm not going to get it wet?
Also, we went to the Mývatn baths, nature baths in the north, the Blue Lagoon of the North, and we didn't experience this at all. So coming from there, that wasn't even on our mind that we're going to have issues with our hair or feel really dry because that was not the experience at the other spot.
I felt totally normal getting out of that one.
So let's compare Mývatn nature baths in the northern area of Iceland compared to the Blue Lagoon in the southern region. Again, if you're only staying in Reykjavik, then the north doesn't really apply. Go to the Blue Lagoon. But if you're going all the way around maybe consider one or the other if you're tight on time or tight on budget.
For this comparison, we are breaking it down into 4 different categories, including cost, crowds and availability, views, and facilities. Blue Lagoon costs anywhere from about $98 to $141, depending on if you want to go during the midnight sun. But with that ticket, you get a free mask, a free beverage, and a towel. Beverage can be alcoholic or non-alcoholic, depending on your preference. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The Mývatn nature baths cost only $44.50. However, you do not get any perks, so no towel, no drink, and no face mask.
In terms of crowds and availability, Taylor mentioned at the Blue Lagoon that there's a price range from $89 to about $145, and that's because the Blue Lagoon gets packed. In the summertime, you have to book a couple days or even a week in advance if you're looking to go on a weekend, and at the Mývatn nature baths, you don't have to worry about this at all, and you can expect a more relaxed experience with less crowds.
Next, we can talk about the facilities themselves. Blue Lagoon is, as you can imagine, amazing. The facility is beautiful, the showers are awesome, the pool is very well kept, and it's just a really, really nice experience. Mývatn is also very nice, however, it doesn't have that spa-like quality that the Blue Lagoon gives you.
Lastly, the views and the location of each spot are completely different. The Mývatn nature bath sits on top of a mountain looking over a nice view, whereas the Blue Lagoon is tucked away in the lava rocks in its own little world.
So to conclude, I think Kevin and I would both personally prefer the natural hot springs that are free, kind of in the middle of nowhere, with no big establishment running them. However, if we had to choose from either the Blue Lagoon or Mývatn, we would probably choose Mývatn or the Blue Lagoon of the North as we consider it.
Yeah, it's a little less crowded, further away from Reykjavik and all the touristy areas, so if you're going around the country and you only want to pick one, then that would be our vote. But if you've been to both, let us know which one you like more, and if you haven't been to Iceland yet, then consider checking out our Icelandic series where we have 5 episodes showcasing all of Iceland in each specific region. We also have a Patreon where Taylor put together our itineraries and the exact GPS locations of everywhere we went in Iceland. There's also a really, really cool hot spring shower in the northern area right outside Mývatn that we forgot to mention.
Is it nice?
It's incredible.
But for that, I think Iceland is officially over, and we are off to our next country of Norway, and we will see you in that episode.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.